We are entering hour 3. No, we're entering hour 4, right? 12 to 1.
Yeah.
We're entering hour 4 of 24-hour improv.
Coleman, you have the same name and general appearance as a pedophile who's been reported within the county.
All right.
My name is Alex Andehizi. I am the president of SJU Improv. I've been president for the past year. I started my sophomore year. They asked for me sooner, not to brag, but I was initially resistant. Improv comedy, it has a stigma. I'm a white guy, I can't afford to lose any more than that, really. But they wore me down. I came to a practice, and I realized maybe improv is actually pretty fun, which is kind of the goal for what we get everybody to realize. It's been a bit of a rough year for the improv team. We lost a lot of our members last year, and they took a lot of our audience with them. Audience is a huge thing when it comes to improv. Every joke is going to land harder with a big audience, and with a small audience, it's probably not going to land at all. Our last show, which was actually our only show of the semester, I believe had 4 people in attendance, so it wasn't our strongest turnout. We're also losing a lot of our current team at the end of this semester. I believe we have 2 members who are officially on the team who are not graduating. So if we don't get that up by the start of next semester, this could be the last year of improv here. And while it would be a very good bit for improv to die with me, I'd rather keep it going. I like this club. People in the club like it. It's helped me out a lot. I've met a lot of great people through it, and I think it's a good thing to have on campus. What is a college campus without improv? I initially pitched the 24-hour show, I think my first semester doing it, just as a joke. We were coming up with show ideas, and I thought, what would be funny? If we did 24 straight hours of improv comedy, how miserable would that be for everybody involved? And then for every year afterwards, we kept iterating on it, being like, here's what we could do for that. Never came around. We didn't even know if we could rent out a building for 24 hours. So at the beginning of this semester, I became president, and I said, I'm the president now, I can do whatever I want, so we're going to do 24-hour improv. We have struggled to get that audience this past year. We haven't had a lot of shows. Our practices haven't been super advertised, and so it's been kind of a light year for us. And so I figured, instead of putting in a lot of consistent effort and work and trying to build this thing from the ground up, what if instead we did one big stunt show, and then that would just solve all our problems? The people told us, they were like, yeah, you can do 24 hours in the perch. But then they came back and they're like, actually, we don't want to keep the perch open for 24 hours because we don't want students getting confident and thinking they can do whatever, whenever.
Okay.
So we can't have the perch for 12 hours or any campus building. So my pitch is that we do half of it outside.
I'm fine with that.
And we just do it outside the library on the steps area, Bar Beach they call it.
I think we should build a little plywood stage.
Build a stage.
Yeah.
Just a little one.
We could build a stage.
What if
That can be part of the improv.
there's a rock near the baseball fields?
Uh-huh.
What if we do it on top of the rock?
Do people go to that rock?
Could we somehow do it on top of Campion?
I thought about that. We could do it there.
I'm very excited to be leading one of my favorite clubs. I'm also a little nervous because as of now, it is only me and Coleman Jr. So hopefully our recruitment campaign will go very, very well in the fall semester, and we'll have an actual team and not just myself, Coleman and Coleman Jr. I have full faith that this event will 100% save SJU Improv the adjective nouns, 100%.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
Count down until we start?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock.
It's a little late, but I figured I'd give it 5 minutes for people to trickle in.
Yeah.
Us, not the audience. 3, 2, 1. Woo!
24 hours!
Oh my god! Doing improv, I started doing it just because it's a thing that a lot of my roommates do, and they've been doing it for a while. I'm being a little distracted now. It's a thing that a lot of my roommates have done. They told me to give it a try. And I've really fallen in love with it. It's like a fun thing to do on my Fridays, just to sort of kick back and play some games and like flex a muscle that I don't normally flex, which is comedy.
My biggest dream with 24-hour improv is to be able to say I did 24-hour improv. It's always felt like a bit of a threat of one day we'll do 24 hours of improv, and that's always sounded terrifying. But now that I'm here, I'm excited, and I'm kind of, accepting where I am and having a good time with it, and making memories with people.
One love.
Can you do the cool lay across our laps and do the hand
Yes.
on hand on head?
I
or
can
hand
do
on
that
hip?
if need be.
Gianna's
That's
really the
us.
one who's the best at that.
Okay.
One
Well, it's
love.
because she's small. It's cheating.
One heart. Let's get
I give you anything.
together and be alright.
Improv. Alright.
Okay. I'm very excited to see the waves that this takes. I really think there's no predicting what it's going to be like at 3 in the morning when we're all falling asleep, and then we pull out the energy drinks, and we're playing all the games for the second time. Dude, try this.
What?
Stick out your tongue.
What? Okay. What was that?
Little X. Little something party going.
What does that mean?
Ecstasy. This is your first time being at one of these, man.
I'm feeling really good. I think the most daunting part was obviously just that we were going to do 24 hours. We're going into our 4th hour now, and it's felt like it's flown by. I was gone for one of those, but back and here to stay, and it feels like it's going a lot faster than I expected it to.
Bye.
Maybe we could try it together.
Hey! I knew I smelled something.
No, we're
You!
He was just giving me some X.
You! I fucking knew it! I've got a lot of fond memories already of doing improv in this exact hall, but I don't know. If we go 24 hours and we still can't top World's Largest Ball of Twine as the most talked about joke of improv, then we'll have all failed.
First of all, you know what's crazy? We still have 20 hours of this? 19 hours. We still have 19 hours.
19 hours!
Isn't that crazy? We're
Isn't that right,
1/6 of the way through. So for 4 o'clock, I had an audience block where we do audience participation. I'm getting the sense that that's not going to happen, so we can figure something else out instead. Yeah. So I guess
Skeleton,
this
look
block
excited.
I guess we'll have to make it up as we go.
Yeah! Shit, he killed him!
No!
They're losing their heads. It's
That's
so
right.
good.
Don't eat his head.
All right. We are now 6 hours in. We have changed spaces because our previous one had a reservation. I assume the audience is just lost trying to find us. They'll probably figure it out sometime in the next 6 hours. So here's hoping.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like I just got here, but I mean, we've already been going for 6 hours. I don't know. The vibes are high. Everybody's loving life right now, and I'm just excited to see what the next 18 hours bring.
Colin just got here, and we're all a little mad about it.
Son, I'm gonna call you a little gay boy because of my own insecurities. Now I need you to go find somebody else to take these insecurities out on.
Son, I'm gonna call you a little gay boy because of my own insecurities. Now I need you to find somebody else to take these insecurities out on.
6 hours in and still going strong. The fact that we're a quarter in feels weird. We notoriously will schedule 2-hour rehearsals that round the hour mark, they peter off. So the fact that we've had this much longevity it's a pleasant little surprise, I have to say. It's pretty cool that we've at least been able to go this far.
We are now in hour 8. I feel like I have been doing improv for 8 hours. Definitely daunting to know that there is another 16 after this. Attendance has been okay. We've started playing movies. We've got open season going, Sonic the Hedgehog, hoping to attract people in. But on the bright side, our Twitch viewership actually hit 6 people. So things have been moving. It's feeling pretty good right now.
Hear ye, hear ye. Really killed
Hear ye. What is this? Hear ye, what? There was a brief period during the trial where I felt like maybe I'm going to fall asleep sitting in this chair. But I take another energy drink. I'm now feeling pretty good.
And how would you say you saw the killing? Was the body lacerated? Was it cut everywhere? What did you see? What is your first-hand account?
The body looked as if an anvil had been dropped on the head, followed by a piano. There were keys sticking out of the mouth in place of teeth. I think I can make it another 14 hours? 14 hours isn't bad. 14 hours is a lot closer than 16 hours. It's a lot closer than 20 hours. I was not there for that.
You were.
All right.
Do you know my One Piece hat was corrupted? It's a different
A whole hour?
We are entering hour 10 of improv. Things are going pretty well. We hit an all-time viewership record of 10 Twitch viewers. In fairness, one of those was me, another one was Colin. But that's still 8 left over. The chat was frankly a buzz. But we're starting to hit a bit of a wall here. Some people have gone to get dinner, others have gone to do homework. So it's turning into a one-man show. Luckily, I was prepped for a one-man show. About a year ago now, I did a character called Marvin the Magician, which was a one-man, one-act play about a sad magician who wanted female volunteers, and then we got his personal life. And I figured this point was going to come, so I think it's time to break out Marvin. But first of all, are there any female volunteers in the audience?
Whoa, yeah!
No, any female volunteers? Any females in the audience? Are there any females out there who would like to partake in this trick, this illusion? And okay.
Can you say illusion like that again?
Well, look at me, saw this box in half. You go.
What's inside?
If there was
body?
a female in there, it would be a lot more effective. Marvin can get pretty intense, but people like Marvin. Marvin is a singular character, you know. He's dear to my heart, but I wouldn't want to hang out with him. Biggest show of the century, right now. All right, I'll see you.
All right.
Yeah, so we're like 11 and a half hours into this. I've only been here for 6, but the vibes are getting pretty low. There's nobody even in here anymore. I think I might just leave soon, you know? I'm just not feeling it.
We set a donation goal on our stream that said I would be thrown if we were donated $10. We were donated $10. It is now time for me to be thrown and caught. Who's throwing me? You're throwing me and you're catching me?
He's throwing you and I'm catching you.
I so don't trust you to do that. We are nearing midnight, which will be the last of our inside time here. Things are getting pretty quiet. Not a lot of people going on. The games are getting a little sparse. But you know what? We're gonna power through. Villanova's coming at like 1 in the morning. We're gonna clear out of here. Who's whistling? Stop whistling. I need to hear.
Try to catch it. Alex, can you jump up here, Shaggy and Scooby style?
Sorry, guys.
Yep.
Yep. All right, one sec.
Oh, that's so far.
No. All right, fire's on the 12th floor. We made it. Woman, throw it to your child. Save your baby.
All right,
baby.
get your arms over the padding.
Save the baby.
Have the arms out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. Sorry.
You were holding on to
I was not prepared for the throwback.
Yeah, maybe, David.
All right, everybody, count down with me. 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're halfway there.
Halfway there.
12 more hours.
2027 couldn't come sooner.
12-hour improv is officially complete. 24-hour improv starts now.
We got well with the.
Yeah, it's a perfect stage.
I was in the first St. Joe's Underpass improv game, and I don't know, this could be the first and last time that improv ever happens in St. Joe's Underpass. I don't know how many people have ever rented this thing out, but we're making use of spaces and techniques and all this shit that nobody's ever done before. We'll see if Gianna and Coleman can carry it on years to come, but this might be the last night to ever do weird stuff like this.
You see, the best part of my day is I look forward to personally spitting in someone's water ice, especially if it's the mango flavor. Anyone who orders mango is too sweet for this world, and therefore deserves to have their day shit on, personally, by me.
I mean, personally, you know, I've been known to have some very sweet saliva. And add some good flavor to the mix.
We made it.
You know, despite all the odds and everyone saying we couldn't do this, not because we can't handle it, but because we literally can't be in a building for that long. And I feel like me even being here is it's just beautiful.
It's just beautiful.
I feel great, and I'm like, wow, to see people come together and improv like this.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I was prepared for nobody to come to this thing.
Yeah, I'm honestly really amazed. Like,
this really worked out.
This might be better than having like flyers for shows. Just like standing and waiting for people.
Just being in the underpass.
Because like,
I mean, look at that.
Look at that.
That's a lot of people.
That's 5 times as many people that came to our last show.
It's crazy.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
And like, I feel like just wandering in has been such a vibe. And,
Yeah.
like, people are way more into it than we've ever had before.
Yeah.
Like people come to practice and they're like, yeah. But like, just walking up, people just started participating.
Yeah. It is now 2 in the morning, and I have to say, the time in the second half is flying by. For the entire first half, I was thinking of things in like, how many hours do we have left? And the idea of like, we're not even halfway there was crushing to me. So now to know that we have less than half of it left, we are over the hump. And the fact that we are now in the underpass, the Villanova team just got here, so we're gonna get a little break. Complete game changer. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I know you're gonna have the best day at work. I just know, I feel it in the air. Things are gonna turn around for you. I know it's been a rough couple of months, but things are about to turn around.
Promise.
Promise.
So, I see you're really just going through it. Might I ask, what led to 4 separate divorces?
It all.
So you're talking to that fucking loser with 4 divorces again tomorrow? Yeah.
Party has officially started. I don't think anything was really going on when we were inside, but once we moved it outside, it's banging. It's going crazy. We've had crowd after crowd. Now we have the Nova team. 24-hour improv is going pretty good, and I have hope for our next improv team next year.
Damn right.
Yeah.
10 seconds in the Villanova kids. One gave me a coffee Zin. I really don't feel good anymore. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I've never Zin before. I'm actually a really good boy. My mom's gonna be sad to hear this. All right, Jacob, follow me for a second, if you will. Of course. How well do you know your team?
I'd say this team, honestly, it's pretty close to a spectrum of the most. I think if you two flopped, well, you two could probably be in the same area of the spectrum. Pretty well.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it to the test real quick.
Oh shit.
Can you tell me who in this line has frozen peas in their mouth?
May I explore?
You may explore.
I won't touch. I can't touch, I assume.
Yeah,
I'm also not going to, guys.
They're hiding something from you, Jacob.
Or are they?
Guys, I gotta say, I'm a pretty good detective. It's this guy. There's something on his lid.
Nate, do you have peas in your mouth? Wait, it's not over! It's not over! Jacob! Do they have peas in their mouth, or are they done? You have to be 100% certain. Do these two have peas in their mouth?
Hi, Katie. What's up?
They might not. They might. What is it, Jacob?
Emmett has peas in his mouth. Katie does not.
What if I told you that you're wrong? Would you change your answer?
Carter, was it?
It was.
Are you a truthful man?
No.
I would not change my answer.
All right. Open your mouths, everybody! We all have peas in our mouths!
That was crazy. That was more people and bigger and more energetic than I expected this to be, even at its peak. I really did not think that the second 12 hours of this would be like bigger than the first, but it is not even close. The energy is really high right now. We've got about 3.5 hours till the sunrise. I'm hearing the birds chirping. It's a weird vibe right now, but I'm having a good time. This is way better than I thought it was gonna be. Who would have thought that improv could be fun and people could like it? How is everybody feeling right now?
Bad. So right now we're at about warm 7:30 in the morning.
Yep.
Day 2, I guess.
Yep.
6 hours to go. 6 hours to go.
No, it's not. It's not 6 hours. It's
4.5 hours.
4.5 hours to go.
5.
I feel bad. I feel very tired.
We just tried doing.
Thank God.
Thank God.
While some of our friends are getting.
It looks like
coffee.
you're in heaven. It looks like you're in heaven
That's
right
not
now.
thanking God.
It really, you look like an angel. All right. What were you guys saying?
That's not so much.
No, you look like shit.
Mr. President, you officially have an hour and a half left. How are you feeling going into this hour and a half?
I wish it was 5 minutes. I had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very tired now. I've never stayed up this long before.
Oh, very
Not
interesting.
even close.
I don't know what's happening.
Hey, we're watching bench warmers.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We did it, everybody. Yeah! How's everyone feeling?
I feel like I could go to 24.
No, you don't. Shut up.
And we are rolling.
is now around 12:30. 24-hour improv is officially over. I might end up re-recording this later. My voice is gone. I am very tired. I look like shit. I don't know if I have ever had so many bags under my eyes before. But in spite of all that, I think this went really well. Not that I expect it to be bad necessarily, but I was very worried that this would be like kind of nothing, I guess, like uneventful, you know? We go in a room and we sit down and we stay in there and we do improv for 24 hours and we leave and we go, well, that was fun. And it wasn't that. It kind of felt like almost everybody that I've had some sort of relationship with over the past 4 years, like, made an appearance somehow and showed up to this. Even if it was small, just like a comment on the Twitch stream, or, you know, showing up and playing games and watching. But it felt like very rewarding to see everything pay off like that. I joked at the beginning of this that this event would single-handedly save the club with a stunt show. And I don't think it necessarily did that. I don't think it was ever going to do that. But I do think that it showed that, you know, if you put in the time and if you make something fun and if you go through the effort of building those relationships, then people are willing to show up for this sort of thing. And maybe there is a future there. I don't know. I think that counts for something.